Well, hello and welcome to the Pastor Study. I'm Ray Bertolette. I'm just delighted that you take a moment out of your day and spend it here and celebrating and learning and just reflecting on God's goodness. You know, we talked last time together about the dedication of the wall, and Nehemiah tied not only the dedication of the wall, but the rededication, if you will, of the temple. You see, on this time, or during this time, Nehemiah then gathered and divided up the people and divided up choirs of celebration. He identified people that would be in charge of certain things when it came to worship and in the collection of the tithes and collection of the storehouses and collection of the items for worship. And all of these things were set aside and celebrated and dedicated for God's use. You know, it's important that we understand. One of the things that the people of Israel realized, they had strayed away from God. They had strayed away from following His word. They had gotten sidetracked, and it cost them as a nation dearly. You see, it's what cost them being sent out into exile. And so now they had a chance to come back. They've seen the temple rebuilt, and now they've seen the security reestablished with the building of the walls. And Nehemiah is gathering the singers together and the leaders around him and right up to the temple doors. And they're celebrating and worshiping and dedicating themselves to God. Maybe you're looking at your life, I've looked at my life, and I say, you know what? There are times in my life I've gotten sidetracked from what you want, God. I've made other things priorities. I have been disobedient. 1 John 1:9 says, if we confess our sins, He is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness. Well, that's a great first step in terms of rededicating yourself to the Lord. Taking that time and reflecting and saying, God, you know what? There's some things that I've really messed up big time. But then step up and say to God, God, I want you to use me, whether it's giving out water to the neighbors and friends, just a change in attitude with my family. I want to be a kinder husband, a more faithful husband, a honoring husband, a loving wife, loving mother, whatever. Take this time and say to God, here I am yours. Until next time in the Pastor's Study, goodbye and may God bless.